Imagine this. It's 2015. You finish the story for GTA 5, so you swap to the online mode. You're roaming around, killing NPCs, flying and driving vehicles around the city without a care in the world. There's music playing in the vehicle, but you don't pay attention to it. You just leave it on Los Santos radio or something and continue doing whatever it was you're doing. The music in GTA 5 was nice. It's great background music for when you travel. Some songs would play and I would intentionally slow down just to listen. That happened a lot when I was listening to Fly Low or The Lowdown. Now, imagine again. This time it's 2018. Christmas is finished and the New Year's have passed, and you finally had the time to sit down and start that newly released Doomsday Heist. Except one issue. None of my friends had GTA 5 on the PS4. So instead, you decide to drive around Los Santos again. Only this time, you notice something different. Blended radio? Is that new? Needless to say, this was the moment where I started taking GTA a bit slower. Blended radio had a sauce to it that just got me hooked immediately. Every time I logged into GTA Online, I would immediately throw my radio on Blended. I loved this station. Frank's choice of music was so diverse, from First 48 by Migos to So in Love by Curtis Mayfield. I would eat these songs up. The thing about blended radio though is that its magic doesn't really kick in until dusk. I'm telling you, there's just something about putting on blended as the sun goes down. The vibe of the entire game just hits so differently, and the vibe while driving at night, that's Frank's specialty. Frank Ocean, to this day, he only has 3 albums and a ton of singles, and all of them are great. He specializes in alternative R&B. No, scratch that. He's the pioneer of alternative R&B. His music can be described as very comforting, somber, which is why once night hits, both in-game and real life, you kind of just start thinking about life, about everything. What, don't believe me? Okay, try this then. Sit in your room at night, or if you're out driving at night, put on any song from his discography and just let it linger. One way or another, you'll eventually start thinking. To me, his music is incredibly nostalgic, which isn't surprising considering his first album was called Nostalgia Ultra, a self-released album. This album, which was originally meant to be a Def Jam label release, was released publicly on Tumblr. The album, with how I would describe it, plays greatly on the nostalgia factor, often making callbacks to older bands like Radiohead or Van Halen, and with certain interludes and tracks being named after old games such as Street Fighter, GoldenEye, Soul Calibur, and my personal favorite, The Bitch Is Talking. Aside of that, Strawberry Swing was an amazing hook to the album with one of the heaviest hitting nostalgia feeling tracks, giving you that summertime memory vibe to introduce you to his music. If you haven't heard anything about this album yet, I urge you to give it a listen. It's worth it. Channel Orange, his debut studio album, often played on Nostalgia Factor as well, with the interlude tracks being reminiscent of someone, him, surfing channels on the TV. Everything about the album was precision. To me, a masterpiece. But then again, the whole world thinks it's a masterpiece too, so I guess it really must be a masterpiece. His second studio album, Blonde, leans heavily on love. Specifically, unrequited love, loss of love, duality of love, the list goes on. This album is intensively relatable. It's a beautiful album, but again, there's a hint of somberness to it, and it's because if you look at the lyrics hard enough, well, we've all been there. One of my favorite songs was on this album. A lot of people on TikTok enjoy it too. White Ferrari. You know the reason why. 2016's Blonde was Frank's latest album. From 2016 to 2020, he's been releasing singles. He gave us Chanel, Biking with Jay-Z and Tyler the Creator, Lens, Provider, Moon River, DHL, In My Room, Dear April, and Cayendo. Now, I'm spitballing here, but considering the singles prior to these were on Channel Orange, I believe these songs were in preparation for his latest album. Now, that's just a theory, but I'm not the only one that thinks this, so I'm staying on this hill. So, 2020 was a difficult year. As you know, the coronavirus pandemic hit the world hard. The entire globe was on lockdown, everyone was on quarantine. Every day you had to figure out what to do inside your house for the next 24 hours. And then you do it again the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. I would assume Frank spent the first half of the year living life, figuring out what to make for the potential next album. On the Sunday morning of August 2nd, Ryan Bro and his friend Ezekiel Bishop had tragically passed away in a vehicle accident. On the same day, Paris Brosnan mourned his friend, sharing pictures of Ryan and sharing words of remembrance. Frank understandably went radio silent. In 2023, Frank appeared at Coachella. I'll just let this one play out.
The last couple years, my life changed so much. And my brother and I, we came to this festival a lot. And I feel like I was dragged out here half the time because I hated the dust out here. I always left with a respiratory infection or what have you. So I would like avoid coming. I would always end up here. And one of my fondest memories was watching Ray Strummer, I don't know what that stage is called, but watching Ray Strummer with my brother and Travis. I don't know if Travis Chaco is here, but we were just dancing in that tent to their music. And I know he would have been so excited to be here with all of us. And I want to say thank you for the support and the ears and the love over all this time. I'm gonna get back to these songs.
Hey, we got you, Frank. We love you.
He deserves all the time he needs. We may love his music, but he's done more than enough for us. You could call me a fake fan. You could say I'm not qualified to make this video. I'm really not. But I honestly don't care. I love his music. It influenced my music choices today, and I wouldn't have found out about Curtis Mayfield or Odd Future and Tyler the Creator. Hell, even Brockhampton too, funny enough, without being shown Blonded Radio. I wouldn't have known his music. Anyways, that's all from me today. Thanks for lending an ear. I hope you like this video and subscribe if you're interested in more, and I do hope you drop by again. Anyways, see ya.